There's a story I once heard about a man who was cutting down trees in the forest. He worked all day, every day, without stopping. His hands were rough, his back was bent, and his face was covered in sweat. Another man passed by and asked, "Why don't you take a break and sharpen your axe?" The woodcutter answered, "I don't have time to rest. I'm too busy cutting trees." But every day, the trees became harder to cut. His arms grew weaker. His axe grew duller. And soon, even though he worked harder, he achieved less. Do you know what that story teaches us? That sometimes rest is the work. Because when you rest, you sharpen your axe. You sharpen your focus, your energy, your joy. And that's how you move forward faster, not by rushing, but by renewing. 1. Rest is an act of love. When you rest, you are telling yourself, "I deserve care. I deserve peace. I am enough even when I'm not busy." Many people think rest is something to earn. They say, "I'll rest when I finish everything." But life doesn't work like that. Because there will always be one more thing to do. One more message. One more task. One more goal. If you wait for life to slow down, it never will. You have to choose to slow down yourself. And that choice, that simple pause, is one of the kindest things you can ever do for your mind. Rest is self-respect in action. It's how you tell yourself, "I matter too." 2. Rest teaches you to listen again. When you rest, something quiet happens inside. The noise fades. And you start hearing your own voice again. Not the voice of pressure. Not the voice of fear. But the small, gentle voice that says, "This is who I am. This is what I truly need." Sometimes, the reason we feel lost isn't because we don't know what to do. It's because we haven't been quiet long enough to listen. Rest gives you back your inner voice. It gives you back clarity. And when you live with clarity, every step feels lighter, every choice feels truer. 3. Rest helps you grow, not stop. People often confuse rest with stopping. But rest doesn't stop growth, it fuels it. Think of a tree. During winter, it looks quiet, still, almost lifeless. But deep inside, it's gathering strength. It's preparing for spring. That's what rest does for you. Even when you look still, your soul is growing quietly beneath the surface. You are not wasting time, you're becoming ready. So, when you feel tired or lost, don't panic. Maybe you're just in your winter. And spring will come soon, stronger than ever. 4. Rest reminds you that you are human. You are not a machine. You are not built to run endlessly. You are human, a heart that feels, a body that needs care, a mind that needs peace. And that's beautiful. Because being human means you are alive, sensitive, emotional, growing. You don't need to apologize for needing rest. You don't need to feel guilty for being tired. Fatigue is not failure. It's your body's way of saying, "I need your kindness." So, the next time you feel exhausted, don't fight it. Honor it. Rest is how your body thanks you for everything you've done. 5. Rest gives meaning to effort. Imagine running a race that never ends. No finish line, no pause, no celebration. Wouldn't it feel empty? That's how life feels without rest. Rest gives your effort meaning. It gives your work purpose. Because only when you stop can you see how far you've come. Rest allows reflection. And reflection turns experience into wisdom. So, rest is not separate from effort, it completes it. It's the final note in the song of your day. Without it, everything just becomes noise. 6. Rest and gratitude walk together. When you rest, your mind slows down enough to notice small miracles again. The warmth of sunlight, the taste of water, the laughter of someone near you. Gratitude and rest are close friends. One makes the other deeper. When you are thankful, your heart relaxes. When you relax, you see more things to be thankful for. That's the quiet circle of peace. And it begins with one pause, one breath, one moment of rest. 7. Rest gives you back your joy. Tiredness steals joy quietly. You stop laughing. You stop feeling excited. Everything becomes something to finish. But when you rest, truly rest, you start to smile again. You notice beauty again. You find small reasons to feel happy. You start to enjoy your life instead of just surviving it. And that's the real power of rest. It doesn't just heal your body. It gives your soul back its light. 8. Rest as a language of peace. Peace has its own language, soft, slow, simple. And rest is how that language is spoken. When you rest, you're teaching your body the grammar of calm. Breathe slowly, think gently, move wisely, love deeply. You begin to understand that peace is not somewhere else, it's inside you. Every quiet moment, every deep breath, every early night is a way of saying, I am learning to live peacefully. Rest turns that idea into a habit, and that habit into a way of life. 9. Rest connects you to life again. Sometimes, when you stop, you start to see. You notice how the light moves through your window. You hear how the world breathes when you do nothing. You remember that life is not something to rush through, it's something to experience slowly. When you rest, you reconnect to nature, to people, to yourself. You remember that you are part of something bigger, something gentle, something alive. That realization, that quiet connection is the heart of rest. 10. The final whisper. So now, my friend, as this journey ends, I want you to remember something simple. Rest is not the opposite of success. Rest is the foundation of it. Rest doesn't stop your dreams. It keeps them alive. Rest isn't something you need to earn. It's something you deserve. And the next time you feel tired, truly tired, don't just push through it. Listen to it. Honor it. Rest is not weakness, it's wisdom. Take a breath now. A slow one. Inhale and exhale. That's it. That's rest already within you. You don't need to go anywhere to find it. You just need to return to yourself. Because you are the calm. You are the peace. You are the power of rest. Thank you for listening to Mr. English Lab. Remember, learning English isn't just about words. It's about learning to slow down, to feel the language, and to live it calmly. So, take care of your body. Take care of your mind. And most of all, take time to rest. Because the world needs you, but it needs the rested, peaceful, joyful you. Say slowly, I feel my body waking up. I am full of energy. I am ready to begin. This is more than exercise, it's a conversation with yourself in English. And that is one of the most powerful ways to learn. My friend, do you know what happens when you take care of your body every day? Your mind becomes clear. Your heart feels lighter. You smile more. You worry less. And your English learning becomes faster because your brain is not tired. So, in this first part, we learned 3 small daily habits for a healthy life and better English. Breathe deeply when you wake up. Drink water and speak short, positive English sentences. Move your body gently and speak English while doing it. They sound simple, but remember, small things repeated every day become powerful habits. Now, take a slow breath with me. You're learning English. You're learning health. And you're learning how to connect both. That's the real goal of this journey, to live better, speak better, and feel better. This is just the beginning. So, don't stop now. Take a break, drink some water, and get ready for the next part, because we're just getting started on the story of your healthy, confident life. My friend, I hope you're feeling relaxed and ready for the next part of your English and health journey. In the first section, we talked about mornings, how breathing, drinking water, and gentle movement can wake up your body and your English. Now, let's talk about something that touches every part of your life, the food you eat. Because every bite you take is a small decision. It decides your energy, your focus, and your mood. Food is not just about taste. It's about how you feel inside. And when you eat right, your brain becomes sharper and your English learning becomes smoother. Let's begin with a simple truth. You become what you eat. It sounds simple, right? But it's so true. If you fill your body with healthy food, you feel alive. If you fill it with junk, you feel tired. So today, I want you to imagine this. Every time you eat, you're giving your body a gift. The question is, what kind of gift will it be? Think about your last meal. What did you eat? Did it give you energy, or did it make you sleepy? Did it make you feel light or heavy? Your body always tells you the truth, you just have to listen. For example, when you eat too much sugar, you feel happy for a short time. But soon after, your energy drops. You feel slow and your brain doesn't want to work. It's like a car that burns fuel too fast and stops in the middle of the road. That's why it's important to choose food that gives steady energy, food that helps your body and your brain stay active all day. Let's start with breakfast, the first meal of your day. Many people skip breakfast because they are in a hurry. But breakfast is like the key that starts your engine. If you start your day with good food, your mind stays sharp. You speak more clearly. You feel more confident. You don't need something expensive or complicated. A simple breakfast can do magic. For example, a bowl of oats with banana, or a piece of brown bread with boiled egg, or even fruit and yogurt. These foods are full of good energy that lasts for hours. When you eat them, you can say to yourself in English, "This food gives me energy to learn. This breakfast helps me think clearly." It may sound small, but these sentences connect your English learning with your daily life. Now let's talk about hydration, drinking enough water through the day. Most people forget this. They drink only when they feel thirsty. But your body needs water all the time, not just when you're thirsty. So here's a habit you can try. Keep a small bottle of water with you wherever you go. Every hour, take a few sips. And each time, say in English, "I'm taking care of my body." Simple, right? But powerful. Because you're not just drinking water, you're training your mind to care about yourself in English. Now let's move to lunch, the middle of your day. This is the time when your energy usually drops. Maybe you worked hard, studied long, or walked a lot. Your brain wants fuel. Your stomach wants comfort. But here's the problem. Many people eat too fast. They don't even taste the food. They look at their phone or talk too much. And after eating, they feel heavy and sleepy. So, here's your next small healthy habit. Eat slowly. Eat mindfully. When you eat, focus only on eating. Look at your food. Notice the color. Smell the aroma. Taste each bite slowly. And say to yourself, "This food is helping my body. This food gives me energy." You can even describe what you see in English. This rice is soft. This soup is warm. This salad is fresh. You see? You're practicing English without a textbook, and you're improving your health at the same time. Let me tell you a short story. There was a man named Daniel. He was always busy. He used to skip breakfast, eat fast food for lunch, and drink too much coffee. He said he never had time to cook or rest. But slowly, he started feeling tired all the time. He couldn't focus when he studied English. His memory got weak. One day, his English teacher told him, "Daniel, your brain is like a plant. If you don't water it, it can't grow." That simple sentence changed him. He started eating home-cooked meals. He began drinking more water. He ate more fruits and less sugar. After just 2 weeks, he said, "I feel different. My mind is awake again." You see, your body doesn't need big changes. It just needs care, small actions that show love to yourself. Let's talk about afternoon habits now. After lunch, many people feel sleepy. That's normal. But what you do in this moment decides the rest of your day. You can take a short walk. You can stretch your body. You can drink a glass of water. Or you can close your eyes for 5 minutes and breathe slowly. Each of these small actions helps your body digest food and your brain stay active. And yes, you can speak English while you do it. For example, I'm taking a short walk after lunch. My body feels relaxed now. This air feels fresh. These small English sentences are real, natural, and easy. They connect your physical actions with your language practice. Now, let's talk about food balance. Every plate you eat should have 3 simple things. Something for energy, like rice, bread, or potatoes. Something for strength, like egg, meat, beans, or lentils. Something for protection, like fruits and vegetables. If you remember these 3 words, energy, strength, and protection, you can always make a healthy plate anywhere in the world. So next time you look at your meal, ask yourself, does my plate have all 3? If yes, you're already eating right. If not, you can make small changes. For example, if you eat only rice, add some vegetables. If you eat only meat, add a little salad. Small steps make big results. My friend, food is not only about health, it's also about emotion. We eat when we're happy. We eat when we're sad. We eat when we're bored. But real health begins when you eat with awareness. Ask yourself before every meal, am I really hungry or just tired? If you're tired, maybe you just need rest. If you're bored, maybe you just need movement. But if you're hungry, feed yourself with kindness. Say to yourself, this food is helping me live. This food is my energy. And when you finish eating, say, thank you, food. Gratitude changes how your body feels the food you eat. It makes digestion smoother and your mind calmer. One more thing about food, avoid multitasking when you eat. Don't scroll through your phone. Don't watch stressful news. Don't argue. Because your body can't digest stress and food at the same time. Eat in peace, even if it's just for 10 minutes. You can even turn me on Yes, Mr. English Lab while you eat and listen to calm English stories like this. That way, you feed your body and your English at the same time. Let's do a small English speaking practice now. Repeat after me slowly. I choose healthy food. My body feels light. I eat slowly. I listen to my body. I am thankful for this meal. Say these sentences every day before eating. They will remind you to stay mindful, and they will make your English flow more naturally. Now let's summarize what we learned in this section. Eat breakfast every day, it's your morning fuel. Drink water through the day, keep your body fresh. Eat slowly and mindfully focus on your food. Balance your plate, energy, strength, and protection. Be thankful, gratitude makes every meal better. If you follow these small habits, you will not only feel healthy, you will start to think more clearly, speak more confidently, and live more peacefully. In the next section, we will talk about something even deeper, the power of rest and sleep. Because without good rest, even healthy food cannot help you. Your brain needs time to recharge, and your body needs peace to grow. So, take a short break. Drink a glass of water. Stretch your arms. My friend, you've already learned how small healthy habits in the morning and mindful eating during the day can change your energy. Now, it's time to talk about something many people ignore, rest. Because no matter how good your habits are, if your body doesn't rest, it cannot grow. Let me ask you a question. How many hours do you sleep every night? Do you sleep deeply, or do you wake up again and again? Do you go to bed at the same time every night, or do you stay awake scrolling on your phone? Be honest with yourself. Because your body always remembers how you treat it. Sleep is not a waste of time. It's the time when your body repairs itself. Your brain organizes all the information you learned that day. Your heart slows down, your breathing becomes soft, and your body begins to heal. When you sleep well, you wake up with a calm mind. You think more clearly. You remember new English words more easily. You feel happier and stronger. But when you sleep badly, everything feels difficult. You get angry easily. You forget things quickly. You feel tired even after coffee. Your focus disappears. That's why rest is one of the most powerful habits for a healthy body and a healthy mind. Let's start with a simple idea. Your night begins in the evening, not at midnight. What you do 1 or 2 hours before you go to bed decides how well you will sleep. If you keep your phone in your hand, your brain stays awake. If you eat heavy food late at night, your stomach stays busy. And if you think about your problems, your heart stays worried. So, what's the solution? You create a night routine, a small plan that tells your body, hey, it's time to rest now. Let's make one together. Step 1. Slow down. About 1 hour before sleep, stop working, stop checking your phone, and stop rushing. Do something quiet. You can listen to soft music. You can read a simple English story. You can stretch your body gently, or you can just sit and breathe. You don't need to be perfect, just be calm. You can even say in English, "I'm slowing down now. My body is getting ready for sleep." This tells your mind that it's time to relax. Step 2. Turn off strong lights. Bright light tells your brain it's still daytime. So when the evening comes, use softer lights. Maybe a lamp or candlelight or warm yellow light. This small change can make a big difference. When the lights are soft, your eyes relax. Your brain starts to produce melatonin, the natural sleep hormone. And you start feeling sleepy in a peaceful way. You can whisper to yourself, "It's night now. I'm safe. I can rest." Simple English sentences like this help your mind and heart calm down before sleep. Step 3. Reflect on your day. Before sleeping, spend 2 or 3 minutes thinking about your day. Ask yourself, what went well today? What made me smile? What can I do better tomorrow? This is called reflection, and it's a healthy mental habit. It helps your brain close the day in peace. You can even write a few lines in a small notebook in English. For example, today I woke up early. I drank water and felt good. I studied English for 30 minutes. I ate healthy food. I talked to my friend. These simple sentences help you practice English while relaxing your mind. You don't need long paragraphs. Just short, honest words. Then, when you finish writing, you can say, "Thank you, day. I did my best. I am ready to rest." And smile. Because when you go to bed with peace in your heart, your sleep becomes deep and healing. Now, let's talk about something that many people don't know. Good sleep helps you remember what you learn. Your brain has a special process during sleep. It takes everything you learned that day, new words, ideas, memories, and puts them into long-term storage. It's like saving a file on your computer. If you don't sleep enough, your brain can't save those files. That's why you forget new English words so fast when you study late at night but don't rest well. So remember, if you want to learn faster, don't just study more, sleep better. Now, what if you can't fall asleep easily? Don't worry. It happens to many people. Your mind is full of thoughts and your body doesn't feel calm. Here's what you can do. Lie down comfortably. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Then breathe out slowly. Now imagine a soft voice saying you are safe. You are calm. You can rest. Say those words to yourself slowly in English. Repeat them again. I am safe. I am calm. I can rest. After a few minutes, your heart will slow down. Your muscles will relax. And your brain will begin to drift into sleep naturally. This simple breathing habit works like magic, and it's a wonderful way to practice English before bed. Now let's talk about the environment around you. Your bedroom is like a message to your body. If it's full of noise, bright lights, and chaos, your body feels alert, not sleepy. But if your room is clean, quiet, and cool, your body feels peaceful. So try to keep your sleeping space simple. A clean bed. Soft light. No phone beside your pillow. No TV talking in the background. You can even make a rule for yourself. No screens 30 minutes before sleep. Instead, you can listen to something peaceful, maybe this channel, Mr. English Lab, where stories speak softly to your mind and help you relax while learning. Now let's talk about the power of naps. Sometimes you don't have time for a full night's sleep. You feel tired in the afternoon. That's okay. You can take a short nap, 15 to 20 minutes. Not too long or you'll wake up feeling heavy. Just short enough to recharge your mind. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let your body rest. You can say quietly, "This short nap will give me new energy." And when you wake up, drink a little water, stretch your body, and smile. It's a small reset button for your day. Many great thinkers, artists, and leaders respected the power of rest because they knew that creativity comes not from stress, but from calmness. When you're tired, your ideas stop flowing. But after rest, your brain becomes like clear water, ready to reflect new thoughts, new English words, new stories. That's why rest is not laziness, it's wisdom. Let's do a short English speaking practice together to end this section. Repeat after me, slowly and clearly. My body needs rest. Sleep gives me energy. I deserve peace. I let go of my worries. I am calm. I am ready for sleep. Say these lines every night before bed. They will relax your mind and help your English feel natural and peaceful. Now, let's summarize the habits we learned in this section. Create a night routine, slow down before bed. Turn off bright lights, let your brain relax. Reflect on your day, speak or write in simple English. Sleep enough, let your body and brain recharge. Keep your room calm, no phone, no noise. Take short naps if needed, refresh your energy. These small actions create big results over time. You will start to feel lighter, happier, and more focused. Your English learning will become easier because your brain will finally have the rest it deserves. My friend, I want you to remember this. Health is not only about movement or food, it's also about peace. When your heart is calm, your words flow smoothly. When your body is rested, your mind feels clear. And when your mind is clear, your English becomes beautiful. So tonight, when you go to bed, smile and say quietly, I did my best today. I am grateful for this day. And I will wake up fresh tomorrow. Because tomorrow, a new story begins, another chance to grow, to live, and to speak English with confidence. My friend, you've done amazing so far. We've talked about mornings, food, and rest, the three main parts of a healthy life. Now, it's time to talk about something that connects them all: movement. Movement is life. Every time your body moves, your heart smiles. Every time you stretch, walk, or dance, your blood brings new energy to every cell. Your body was not made to sit all day. It was made to move, explore, and feel alive. But don't worry, you don't need to go to a gym or buy expensive equipment. You can begin right where you are with simple, natural movements. Even 5 minutes a day can make a big difference. Let's explore this together, step by step, in clear English. First, let's understand why movement is important. When you move your body, your blood flows faster. This brings oxygen to your brain. And when your brain gets more oxygen, you can think better, remember better, and focus longer. That's why people who exercise regularly often say they feel happier and more alive. It's not just their muscles, it's their mind. And here's something beautiful. Movement helps you speak English better too. When you move your body, your breath becomes stronger. Your voice becomes clearer. Your confidence grows. That's why singers, actors, and speakers often warm up their bodies before performing, because when your body is awake, your words come out freely. Now, let's start with something simple: walking. Walking is one of the easiest and healthiest exercises in the world. You don't need a trainer. You don't need a plan. You just need your legs, your breath, and a little time. When you walk, your whole body works together. Your heart beats gently. Your mind becomes quiet. Your stress goes down. And your thoughts become clearer. You can even make walking your English practice time. Try this. Next time you go for a walk, speak small English sentences to yourself. I'm walking to relax. The air feels fresh. I can feel the wind on my face. I am strong. I am healthy. You see how easy it is? You're not only moving your body, you're training your English in a natural rhythm. Because English is a living language, it flows best when you move. Let me tell you a small story. There was a woman named Sarah. She worked long hours at her desk. Every day, she sat for almost 8 hours. Her back started hurting. Her eyes were tired. Her energy was low. And she said she couldn't focus when she studied English. One day, her friend told her, "Why don't you walk for 10 minutes after work?" Sarah laughed. 10 minutes can't change my life, she said. But she tried anyway. Every evening, she walked around her neighborhood slowly, quietly, just breathing. After 1 week, she felt lighter. After 2 weeks, she started smiling more. After 1 month, she said, "My English is better. My brain feels fresh again." It wasn't magic. It was movement. Because when the body moves, the mind heals. Now let's talk about stretching. Stretching is like saying thank you to your body. It releases the stress from your muscles and helps your blood flow smoothly. You can stretch in the morning after waking up. You can stretch in the middle of work when your back feels tight. You can stretch at night before sleeping. Try this small daily practice. Stand tall and raise your arms slowly above your head. Take a deep breath in. Stretch gently to the left, then to the right. Roll your shoulders back. Move your neck slowly up, down, left, right. While doing this, you can speak simple English lines. My body is waking up. I can feel my muscles relaxing. I feel light and free. Every time you speak English during movement, your body remembers the sound, and your pronunciation becomes more natural. This is called kinesthetic learning, learning through movement, and it's one of the best ways for B1 learners to improve speaking. Next, let's talk about simple daily activities. Exercise doesn't always mean workout. It can mean cleaning your room, gardening, dancing, or even walking up the stairs. All movement counts. So, ask yourself, how can I move more in my day? Maybe you can take the stairs instead of the elevator. Maybe you can walk to the shop instead of using a car. Maybe you can clean your room while listening to English. Maybe you can dance to an English song for 5 minutes. Every small action adds up. And each time you move, speak to yourself in English. This is good for my body. I am becoming stronger. I am taking care of myself. You'll be amazed how natural your English becomes when it's connected to your real life. Now, let's talk about posture, how you sit and stand. Most of us spend too much time sitting at work, at school, or in front of a screen. When you sit for long hours with your back bent, your lungs get less space to breathe. And when your breathing becomes short, your energy drops. So here's a small but powerful habit. Every hour, check your posture. Sit up straight. Relax your shoulders. Take one deep breath. You can even make it a short English reminder. Sit tall. Breathe deeply. Stay strong. These 3 short sentences can change your energy in seconds. Now let's talk about exercise for the heart. Your heart is like the engine of your body. If you take care of it, it will take care of you. You don't have to run fast or lift heavy weights. Even simple things like dancing, cycling, or skipping can keep your heart healthy. The key is consistency, doing something every day. Even 15 minutes of movement is better than 0. So ask yourself, what can I do today to make my heart happy? Maybe it's a short walk. Maybe it's dancing to your favorite song. Maybe it's just stretching while you listen to English. Whatever it is, do it with joy. Because exercise is not punishment, it's celebration. Your body is your home. Movement is how you keep it alive. Let's do a short English speaking practice together. I love moving my body. Exercise gives me energy. My heart is strong. My mind feels fresh. I am thankful for my body. Say these lines slowly. Feel every word. Let the rhythm of your voice and breath flow together. That's how real fluency grows, not from grammar books, but from living English every day. Now, some people say, I don't have time to exercise. But the truth is you don't need more time. You just need a small change in how you use your time. For example, walk while you talk on the phone. Stretch your arms while watching TV. Do 5 deep breaths while waiting in line. Take short breaks to move your body between study sessions. These are micro habits, very small actions that make a big difference over time. And when you connect them with English, you turn every movement into a learning moment. Let me share one more story. There was an old man in a small town. Every morning, people saw him walking slowly around the park. He always smiled, even when he walked alone. One day, a young man asked him, "Sir, why do you walk every day? You're already 70. The old man smiled and said, "When I walk, I feel young inside." My legs move, my heart beats, and I thank life for one more day. Then he added, when I move, I feel grateful. And when I feel grateful, I live longer. Those simple words stayed in my mind. Because that's the secret, movement is gratitude in action. So, my friend, here's your challenge. Starting tomorrow, move your body for at least 10 minutes every day. Walk, stretch, dance, or even clean your room while listening to English. It doesn't matter what you do. What matters is that you move. Because every time you move, you're telling your body, I care about you. I choose health. I choose energy. And when your body feels loved, it gives you back double, more strength, more joy, more focus. Let's review what we learned today. Movement gives energy to your brain and body. Walking is one of the best forms of exercise. Stretch daily, even small movements count. Keep good posture, sit tall, and breathe deeply. Make movement part of your day, little by little. Move with gratitude. It keeps your heart happy. You see, a healthy life is not built in one day. It's built through small, simple steps. And when you mix these steps with English, you grow both your body and your mind together. Now, take a deep breath. Move your shoulders. Smile. You're not just learning English, you're learning how to live with energy and balance. In the next section, we'll talk about something equally important, the power of the mind. Because true health doesn't only come from the body. It begins in your thoughts, the words you tell yourself every day. My friend, you've done wonderful work so far. You've learned about mornings, food, sleep, and movement, all the things that make your body strong. But now, it's time to talk about something even more powerful, your mind. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it will grow. If you plant fear and doubt, they grow like weeds. But if you plant hope, peace, and gratitude, your life blooms with joy. A healthy life begins with a healthy mind. Because no matter how much you eat, sleep, or exercise, if your thoughts are full of stress or anger, your body feels heavy. But if your thoughts are calm and kind, your body becomes light and full of energy. So today, let's learn how to care for your mind in simple, beautiful English. Let's begin with something we all experience, stress. Everyone feels stress. Students feel it before exams. Workers feel it when they have too many tasks. Parents feel it when they worry about their children. Even small things, traffic, noise, or arguments, can make us feel tense. But here's something most people don't know. Stress doesn't come from the outside world. It comes from how we think about the world. For example, two people can face the same problem. One feels calm, and the other feels angry. The situation is the same, but their thoughts are different. So when life gets stressful, remember this. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond to it. That's where a healthy mind begins, not by fighting life, but by understanding it. Now, let's do a short reflection exercise together. Think about something that made you feel stressed recently. Maybe a problem at work, a disagreement with someone, or a mistake you made. Now, close your eyes and take one deep breath. Say to yourself slowly, I cannot change the past. I can choose how I feel right now. I will take one small step to make it better. These 3 sentences are small, but they are powerful. They help you take back your power, because when you control your mind, you control your life. Let's talk about positive thinking. Now, when some people hear the word positive thinking, they imagine pretending everything is perfect. But that's not real positivity. Real positivity means seeing the truth, but choosing to focus on what you can do, not what you can't. It's like looking at a glass of water. You can say, it's half empty or it's half full. Both are true, but one makes you feel weak and the other gives you hope. So, positive thinking is not about ignoring problems. It's about believing that even in hard times, something good can still happen. For example, if you didn't pass an exam, you can say, I failed. Or you can say, I learned what I need to improve. I'll do better next time. See the difference? Same situation, but a different mind creates a different life. Let me tell you a small story. There was a young man named Leo. He wanted to start a small business. But when he began, many people laughed at him. They said, "You can't do this. You don't have money. You don't have experience." At first, Leo felt sad. He almost gave up. But then he remembered something his grandfather said: "Your mind is your best friend or your worst enemy. Choose wisely." So Leo started speaking to himself differently. Instead of saying, "I can't," he said, "I can learn." Instead of saying, "I'm not ready," he said, "I'm getting ready." He changed his inner voice, and his life changed with it. 2 years later, his business was growing. Not because of luck, but because he learned to control his thoughts. And you can do the same. When you think in a healthy, positive way, your energy changes. You walk taller. You speak more confidently. You smile more often. And people feel your calmness. They trust you. Now, let's talk about emotional balance, one of the hardest but most beautiful parts of mental health. Emotional balance doesn't mean you never feel sad or angry. It means you don't get lost in those feelings. You feel them, understand them, and then let them go. Imagine your emotions like waves in the sea. Sometimes the water is calm. Sometimes it's stormy. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf them. So when you feel angry, don't fight the feeling. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What can I do to calm down? When you ask gentle questions, your emotions begin to settle. You can even use English to guide your emotions. Try saying, "I am calm. I am in control. This feeling will pass. I choose peace." Simple English, simple words, but full of power. Because the words you speak shape the way you feel. Another way to balance your emotions is through gratitude, saying thank you. Gratitude is like sunlight for the mind. It makes everything brighter. When you focus on what's missing, your heart feels heavy. But when you focus on what you already have, your heart feels full. So every night before sleeping, think of 3 things you are thankful for. It could be something small: the food I ate today, the smile from my friend, the soft pillow I sleep on. You'll be surprised how much peace this small habit brings. And if you want to practice English, say your gratitude list out loud. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for today. It's not only good for your English, it's good for your soul. Let's talk about self-talk, the way you speak to yourself in your mind. Many people are kind to others but harsh to themselves. They say things like, "I'm stupid. I always make mistakes. I'll never be good enough." But would you say that to your best friend? No, right? Then why say it to yourself? You are your first friend, the one who's always with you. So speak to yourself kindly. When you make a mistake, say, "It's okay. I can learn." When you feel tired, say, "I need rest, not guilt." When you feel scared, say, "I can handle this. I am strong." These small changes build a strong, healthy mind, step by step. Now, let's talk about meditation and mindfulness, simple tools to keep your mind peaceful. Meditation doesn't mean sitting like a monk for hours. It simply means paying attention to your breath, your body, or your thoughts without judgment. You can try this right now. Sit quietly. Close your eyes. Take one slow breath in and one slow breath out. Now say to yourself, "I am here. I am safe. I am calm." That's it. Even 1 minute of mindfulness can make your day brighter. When you train your mind to slow down, your English also becomes clearer, because a calm mind listens better, speaks better, and remembers more. Let me share one more story with you. A teacher once told his students to carry a small stone in their pocket. Every time they felt angry or sad, they had to touch the stone and take one deep breath. At first, the students laughed. But after 1 week, they said it worked. Because every time they touched the stone, It reminded them to pause, to breathe, to calm their mind before reacting. You don't need a stone, but you can find your own pause button. Maybe it's a deep breath. Maybe it's a smile. Maybe it's a simple English phrase like, I am calm. Whatever helps you return to peace, use it often. Now, let's do a short English speaking practice together for the mind. I choose positive thoughts. My mind is peaceful. I let go of stress. I am kind to myself. I am thankful for today. Say these slowly with feeling. Breathe after each line. You'll notice how your mood changes, even after a few minutes. This is not just English practice, it's emotional healing. Let's talk about one last thing, connection with others. Human beings are not meant to live alone. Talking, sharing, and helping others are important for mental health. If you ever feel sad or lonely, don't keep it inside. Call a friend. Talk to a family member. Join a group, even an online one, where people learn and grow together. And if you're learning English, this is a great opportunity. Because speaking English with others is not only practice, it's connection. Say simple things like, how was your day? I'm happy to see you. Thank you for listening. When you connect with people, your heart becomes lighter and your English becomes stronger. So, my friend, remember, a healthy mind is not something you're born with, it's something you build, one thought at a time. Take care of your thoughts. Speak kindly to yourself. Be thankful for what you have. And choose calm over chaos. Let's review what we learned today. Stress comes from how we think, not just what happens. Positive thinking is choosing hope, not pretending. Emotional balance means feeling and releasing, not hiding. Gratitude makes the mind lighter. Kind self-talk builds confidence. Mindfulness brings calm and focus. Connection keeps your heart warm and your English alive. Now take a deep breath. Smile. Say to yourself, I have a healthy mind. Because you do right now in this moment. In the next section, we'll go deeper into how to build healthy daily routines for balance, where your body, mind, and habits work together to create peace and strength. My friend, you've learned so much about the body, the mind, the power of small choices. Now it's time to bring everything together into one beautiful word, balance. Balance doesn't mean doing everything perfectly. It means living in a way that keeps your body and mind in harmony. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be present. Because a healthy life is not built in one day. It's built by small steps, repeated with love and patience. So today, let's learn how to create a balanced lifestyle, a life that feels peaceful, strong, and joyful, one day at a time. Let's begin with a small truth. Most people try to change everything at once. They make big promises. I'll wake up at 5 a.m. every day. I'll never eat junk food again. I'll go to the gym every morning. And for a few days, they do it. But then, they feel tired and stop. Why? Because big changes are hard to keep. But small steps, small habits, are easy, natural, and powerful. That's the secret of balance. Start small, but stay consistent. You don't need to wake up 2 hours early. Just start with 10 minutes. You don't need to change your whole diet. Just add one fruit a day. You don't need to meditate for an hour. Just breathe deeply for 1 minute. These small actions look simple, but when you repeat them every day, they create a big change slowly, quietly, beautifully. Let's talk about morning balance, how to begin your day right. Your morning sets the tone for your whole day. If you start rushed and stressed, your day feels heavy. But if you start calm and grateful, everything flows easier. So, what can you do? Here's a small morning routine idea, short, easy, and healthy. When you wake up, smile, even before getting out of bed. Say one small English sentence. Thank you for this new day. Drink a glass of water. Stretch your body for 1 minute. Take one deep breath and think, today, I will move with peace. That's it. You don't need a long list or strict plan. Just these few moments can change your energy and help you start your day with balance. Now let's move to your afternoon, when most people feel tired or distracted. In the middle of the day, your energy often drops. Your mind becomes busy. Your body wants rest. That's a perfect time to take a small pause. You can call it a mini break. During this break, do something simple that refreshes your body and mind. Maybe walk for 5 minutes. Maybe drink water slowly. Maybe close your eyes and breathe. Maybe listen to calm music or a short English story. You don't need to escape your work, just give your body a short rest. Because a short rest gives you more power than long stress. And if you want to make this break more powerful, speak to yourself in English. I'm giving my body a rest. I'm thankful for this moment. I will return to work with focus. You're not only recharging your energy, you're training your English in real life. Now let's talk about evening balance, how to end your day peacefully. Evenings are for slowing down, not speeding up. Your body and mind need time to relax before sleep. So, after finishing your work or study, try to disconnect from screens for a while. Turn off notifications. Let your eyes rest. You can spend a few minutes writing in a small journal. Write simple English sentences about your day. Today, I worked hard. I felt tired, but I did my best. I'm thankful for my family. I learned something new. Writing like this is not only good for English, it helps you release emotions and sleep peacefully. Before bed, take one slow breath and say softly, I did my best today. I will rest now. These few peaceful minutes prepare your mind for good sleep, and that's how real balance begins. Now let's talk about time balance, how to manage your day wisely. Many people say, I don't have time. But the truth is, everyone has the same 24 hours. The difference is in how we use them. Think of your time like money. You can spend it carelessly and feel empty, or you can invest it wisely and feel fulfilled. Try this. At the end of each day, ask yourself, how did I use my time today? Did I use it for things that make me happy and healthy? If your answer is no, don't feel guilty. Just plan one small change for tomorrow. Maybe you'll spend less time scrolling on your phone. Maybe you'll spend 5 minutes reading an English story. Maybe you'll call a friend instead of watching TV. Little by little, you'll see balance is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters most. Let's also talk about digital balance. Our phones, computers, and social media are amazing. They help us learn, work, and connect. But too much screen time can make our minds tired and our hearts restless. So, learn to take small digital breaks. You can call them tech-free moments. For example, no phone during meals. No scrolling 30 minutes before bed. A full day without social media once a week. During those times, do something real, walk outside, talk to a friend, or simply enjoy silence. And remember, balance means control. Your phone should serve you, not rule you. Now let's talk about balance in food. You already learned about eating healthy, but balance means enjoying life too. It's okay to eat pizza sometimes. It's okay to enjoy sweets on special days. What matters is your everyday choice, not one special meal. So instead of saying, I can't eat that, say, I choose what makes me feel good. When you make choices with awareness, you stay in control. And that feeling control with kindness is the real balance. You can even practice English while eating mindfully. This food gives me energy. I'm thankful for this meal. I eat slowly and enjoy every bite. You'll notice your relationship with food becoming healthier, calmer, and happier. Let's move to emotional balance in relationships. We all have people in our lives, family, friends, coworkers, and sometimes they make us happy, sometimes stressed. But emotional balance means staying calm no matter how others act. You can't control people, but you can control your reactions. If someone says something unkind, take a breath. Don't respond immediately. Ask yourself, is this worth my peace? Most of the time, it's not. So choose peace over argument. Choose understanding over anger. Choose kindness over pride. Because the more peace you keep inside, the more balance you create outside. Let me share a small story. A young woman named Hannah was always busy. She studied, worked, helped her family, but she was always tired. One day, her grandmother said, "Hannah, you're holding too many cups. You can't pour tea if your hands are full." At first, Hannah didn't understand. But later, she realized her grandmother was right. She was trying to do everything at once, and that was why she felt empty. So Hannah started making small changes. She said no to things that didn't matter. She spent 10 minutes every morning just breathing. She listened to English podcasts while walking instead of scrolling online. And slowly, her life began to feel lighter. Not because she did more, but because she did less with peace. That's balance. Now let's practice some daily English affirmations for balance. Repeat after me, slowly, clearly, with feeling. I live my life in balance. I do my best and I rest when I need. I choose peace over stress. I grow slowly every day. I am thankful for this moment. Say them often in the morning, at night, or anytime your mind feels heavy. These simple words are like seeds. They will grow into peace inside you. Finally, remember this truth. A balanced life is not about control. It's about connection. Connection between your body and your mind. Connection between your thoughts and your actions. Connection between your English learning and your real life. When you eat well, move often, think kindly, and rest deeply, you become your best self. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be aware. Because small steps done with love create big changes over time. Let's review today's key lessons. Balance means harmony, not perfection. Start with small habits. Stay consistent. Begin your morning calmly, with gratitude. Take short breaks during the day. End your evenings peacefully. Use your time wisely. Keep balance with food, technology, and emotions. Speak kindly, live gently, and enjoy the moment. Now take one deep breath. Feel the calm in your body. Smile. You are already building a balanced, healthy life, one step at a time. In the next section, we'll learn how to stay motivated and keep your healthy habits for life, even when you feel tired or discouraged. Because real change doesn't happen in 1 week, it happens when you don't give up. My friend, you've come a long way. You've learned about health, food, sleep, exercise, and balance. You've discovered how small daily habits can make your life happier and calmer. But now comes the real challenge, how to keep going. Because it's easy to start something new. It's harder to keep it alive. You may feel excited for a few days or weeks, and then suddenly motivation fades. You skip one day, then another. And soon, the habit is gone. Does that sound familiar? Don't worry, we all feel this way sometimes. Even the strongest people lose motivation. But the secret is, they know how to bring it back. So today, we'll learn how to stay motivated, not just for a week, but for life. In simple, friendly English. Let's start with the truth. Motivation is not always a feeling. It's a decision. Most people think they need to feel motivated before they act. They say, I'll exercise when I feel like it. I'll study English when I'm in the mood. But motivation doesn't work like that. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Imagine this. You don't want to go for a walk. But you decide to walk for just 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes, your body feels lighter, your mood feels better, and suddenly, you want to walk more. That's how it works. When you start small, your energy wakes up and motivation follows. So next time you don't feel like doing something, tell yourself, I'll just start. You'll be surprised how often that's enough. Let's talk about another important word, consistency. Consistency means doing something again and again, even when it's hard. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. Let's say you want to build a habit of daily exercise. You do it for 3 days, then one day you skip. That's okay. Don't stop because of one mistake. Just continue the next day. Think of habits like brushing your teeth. You don't stop brushing if you miss one day, you just do it again. That's the same with health, English, or anything you want to grow in life. Small actions done often build great strength over time. Now, here's something powerful, the why behind your habit. When you know why you're doing something, it's easier to keep going. For example, if your goal is to eat healthy, ask yourself, why do I want this? Maybe it's because you want more energy, or to feel confident, or to live longer with your family. That why is your anchor. It keeps you steady when life gets hard. So write it down. Say it out loud every morning in English. I choose health because I love my body. I study English because I want to connect with people. I wake up early because I want to grow. When your reason is strong, your motivation will never truly disappear. Let me share a story with you. There was a man named Amir. He wanted to lose weight and live a healthier life. He started running every morning, but after 2 weeks, he stopped. He said he was too tired, too busy. One day, his little daughter asked, "Daddy, can you run with me?" Amir smiled and said yes. They ran together, slow, short, but full of laughter. After that day, he never stopped again. Why? Because his why changed. He wasn't running just to look better, he was running to spend time with his daughter. And that reason gave him the power to continue. You see? When your reason is full of love, your motivation becomes unbreakable. Now let's talk about setting small goals. Many people make goals that are too big and then they feel frustrated when they fail. So instead of saying, "I'll exercise every day for 1 hour," say, "I'll move my body for 10 minutes." Instead of saying, "I'll study English for 3 hours," say, "I'll listen to one English story today." When your goals are small, your brain feels safe. You succeed more often, and that success builds confidence. And confidence builds momentum, one small win at a time. It's like climbing a mountain. You don't jump to the top, you take small steps, and each step counts. Another secret of motivation is tracking your progress. Our minds love to see proof that we're improving. So find a way to track your habits. You can use a notebook, a calendar, or even your phone. Every day, you complete your habit, mark a small, or draw a smiley face. At first, it seems simple. But after a week, you'll look at your marks and feel proud. You'll say, "Wow, I've already done this for 7 days." That feeling gives you the energy to continue. You're not competing with others, only with your yesterday self. Now let's talk about community and support. You are stronger when you're not alone. If you have a friend, a study partner, or even an online group, share your goals with them. When someone supports you, you feel responsible and encouraged. You can say, "Let's walk together every evening," or "Let's listen to one English story each day." When you grow together, motivation becomes easier and more fun. Even if you don't have a partner right now, don't worry. You have me here and a world of people who are learning and growing just like you. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Let's talk about self-compassion, being kind to yourself when you fall. There will be days when you skip a workout, eat unhealthy food, or forget your English practice. And that's okay. Don't say, "I failed." Say, "I'm learning." Because every journey has ups and downs. No one is perfect, not even the most successful people. The difference is that they don't give up. When you fall, take a breath and start again. That "start again" is the most powerful phrase you can ever say. So next time you feel like quitting, say to yourself, "I will start again, gently, slowly, but surely." Let's talk about celebrating small victories. Most people only celebrate big success, like losing 10 kilos or finishing a course. But real motivation comes from celebrating the small steps. Did you wake up early today? Celebrate. Did you drink enough water? Celebrate. Did you listen to English for 10 minutes? Celebrate. Smile and say to yourself, I did something good today. When you celebrate small wins, your brain feels happy, and happiness keeps you moving forward. Here's another beautiful habit: visualization. Close your eyes and imagine the person you want to become. How do you look? How do you speak? How do you move through your day? See it clearly in your mind. Feel it. Then open your eyes and take one small action that brings you closer to that vision. That's how dreams become real, one action at a time. You can even say in English, I see my future self. I'm becoming stronger. I'm moving toward my best life. This is not just imagination, it's training your brain to believe in yourself. Let me tell you a short story to end this section. There was a farmer who wanted to grow a bamboo tree. He planted the seed, watered it, and waited. But after 1 month, nothing grew. After 1 year, still nothing. People laughed at him, saying, You're wasting your time. But he didn't stop. He watered the ground every day, even when he saw nothing. And then, in the 5th year, something magical happened. The bamboo suddenly grew, not slowly, but tall and strong, more than 20 meters high in just a few weeks. Do you know why? Because for all those years, the roots were growing deep underground, preparing for the right moment. That's what happens with your habits, too. Even when you can't see results, something is growing inside you: strength, patience, discipline. And when the time is right, your life will rise high like that bamboo. So don't stop watering your dreams. Keep doing the small things every day, because every drop counts. Let's do a short English speaking practice for motivation. Repeat after me clearly, slowly, and with emotion. I am learning every day. I don't give up. I start small, but I keep going. I am patient with myself. My small steps create big changes. Say these sentences whenever you feel tired or hopeless. Let them remind you that growth is not fast, it's steady. Now, let's review today's main lessons. Motivation comes from action, not just feeling. Consistency matters more than perfection. Always remember your why. Set small goals and celebrate small wins. Track your progress to stay inspired. Get support. Grow with others. Be kind to yourself when you fall. Keep visualizing the person you want to be. So, my friend, the next time you feel like stopping, remember this: you've already come so far. Don't compare yourself to others. Just keep walking your own path. Because progress is not about speed. It's about direction. You are moving forward. You are growing stronger. You are creating a better, healthier life, one step, one choice, one day at a time. In the next and final section, we'll bring everything together. We'll reflect on your full journey from health to balance to motivation and create a simple daily plan you can follow forever. Take a deep breath in and out. Now smile. You made it. You've listened, learned, and practiced through every part of this journey. You've built new ideas, new habits, and a new way to see yourself. This is your moment, the moment to bring it all together and live your healthy life, one day at a time. So now, let's imagine your perfect day, not a fantasy, but a real, balanced, simple day that helps you feel alive, strong, and happy. It begins early in the morning. The sun is rising. Soft light fills your room. You open your eyes and stretch your arms. You take one deep breath and smile, because today, you're ready to take care of yourself. You whisper softly, today is a new chance to grow. You don't rush. You move slowly, with kindness. You drink a glass of water, simple but powerful. Your body feels awake, refreshed. You take a few minutes to walk outside or stand by your window. You feel the morning air on your face. You listen to the birds. You let your mind rest in silence. That silence is where your strength begins. Then you eat a healthy breakfast, not heavy, not rushed. Maybe some fruit, eggs, or oats. You enjoy each bite with attention. You think, this food gives me energy to live my best life. While eating, you avoid your phone. You simply sit with your thoughts. You enjoy the taste, the smell, the moment. You are not just feeding your body, you are feeding your peace. Later in the morning, you start your work or study. You sit with focus. You plan your tasks one by one. You say to yourself, I will do my best today. Not perfect, just my best. Every 30 to 40 minutes, you take a short break. You stand up, stretch, drink some water, move your neck, breathe. These small breaks protect your mind and body. They help you stay sharp and positive all day. At lunch, you eat light and colorful food. You take time to enjoy it. Maybe you share the meal with family, friends, or just your own thoughts. You smile and feel thankful for your body, your breath, your journey. After lunch, you take a short walk. Even 10 minutes is enough. You look around the trees, the sky, the people. You remember that life is not a race. It's a rhythm, one you can dance with every day. In the afternoon, you continue your work or studies. Maybe you listen to English stories, just like this one, to keep learning and practicing. Your ears are stronger now. You understand more words. You can speak with more confidence. You are not just learning English, you are learning life. Then, as the sun begins to fall, you give time to your body again. You move. You walk. You stretch. You breathe deeply. You remember that movement is medicine. You don't need a gym or heavy equipment. You just need commitment. Even 5 minutes of movement is an act of self-love. You say to yourself, I move because I care about myself. In the evening, you create your quiet space. You turn off loud noises. You prepare a healthy dinner, maybe something warm and simple. You eat slowly, not fast. You thank your day for all the lessons it gave you. Then, before bed, you take a moment for reflection. You ask yourself, what did I do well today? What can I do better tomorrow? You don't judge yourself. You listen with kindness. You write 1 or 2 sentences in a small notebook in English if you can. It could be something like, I felt good after walking today. I spoke kindly to myself. I'm proud of my progress. This small practice of reflection helps your mind grow calm and clear. Then you get ready for bed. You keep your phone away. You turn off the lights. You lie down, close your eyes, and breathe slowly. You say quietly, I did my best today. I'm grateful for this moment. And as you drift into sleep, you know your life is changing. Not because of something big, but because of the small, simple choices you make every day. Now, let's step back and look at what you've learned through this entire journey. You started with awareness, learning to see your health as more than food or exercise. You discovered that your mind, body, and habits are connected. You practiced speaking, listening, and thinking in English while learning to care for yourself. You learned how to eat well, sleep deeply, move gently, and stay motivated. You learned that success doesn't happen in one day, it grows slowly, like a tree. And now, you understand something even deeper. A healthy life is not a goal. It's a lifestyle. It's the way you treat yourself every single day. Let's do one more English speaking reflection practice together. Repeat after me clearly, slowly, and with feeling. I live a healthy life every day. My body is my friend. My mind is my home. I choose peace. I choose balance. I am growing stronger, step by step. I am proud of myself. Beautiful. That's your new daily affirmation. Simple words that remind you who you are becoming. Now let's talk about the power of small daily plans. Here's a simple structure you can follow, not strict, just gentle guidance. Morning. Drink water. Stretch for 5 minutes. Eat breakfast slowly. Speak or listen to English for 10 minutes. Afternoon. Eat light. Move your body, walk, dance, or stretch. Take short breaks. Evening. Eat early and healthy. Reflect on your day in a notebook. Say 3 things you're grateful for. Sleep early. This is not a rule book, it's a rhythm. Adjust it to your life, your energy, your needs. You don't need perfection. You only need presence. When you live with awareness, every moment becomes part of your healthy life. Let's end this final section with a story, a simple one, but full of meaning. There was once an old man who was always calm and happy. People asked him, "What's your secret? How are you always so peaceful?" He smiled and said, "Every morning, I wake up and imagine two versions of myself, the calm one and the worried one. Then I decide who I will be today. And every day, I choose peace." That's the same choice you have now. Every morning, you can choose chaos or calm, fear or confidence, doubt or discipline. And when you choose health, you choose life. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start with one thing, one small habit that makes you feel alive. Maybe it's drinking more water. Maybe it's walking a little more. Maybe it's listening to English every morning with me. Whatever it is, do it with love. Because love for yourself, for your body, for your growth is the most powerful motivation in the world. So, my friend, take a deep breath right now. Feel your heart beating. Feel your lungs breathing. That's life. That's your miracle. Promise yourself that you'll take care of this beautiful gift every single day. Say it softly, "I will live with balance. I will live with gratitude. I will live with health." And as you continue this journey in English, in life, remember that you are not just learning words. You are learning to live more fully. Every time you listen, every time you speak, every time you practice, you are becoming your best self. Thank you for sharing this long, beautiful journey with me here at Mr. English Lab. Remember, keep learning, keep growing, and always keep being kind to yourself. Because health begins not in your body, but in your heart. Take care, my friend. See you in the next lesson.